welcome back to Celeb Scripted, and thank you all for the continued love and support. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a single update. Now, here's the word on the street. Brittney Griner has reportedly been wiped from the WNBA, and the reason has the entire league buzzing. Sources claim a supposed medical document surfaced online, staying up for less than 24 hours, and it allegedly suggested that Griner was born male. That document spread like wildfire, and just like that, no press release, no warning. Her name vanished from the WNBA's official roster. Total silence from league officials. No confirmation, no denial. Nothing but questions.
And pioneers of the game, like Earl Lloyd, Chuck Cooper, Sweetwater Clifton, the great Bill Russell, and particularly Magic Johnson, I apologize. Sentiments of this kind are contrary to the principles of inclusion and respect that form the foundation of our diverse, multicultural, and multi-ethnic league. They simply have no place in the NBA. Effective immediately, I am banning.
Fans are divided. Some say it was a long time coming. Others call it outright erasure. But behind the scenes, things are messy. Sources close to Brittney Griner say she's furious and feels blindsided, pointing directly at NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. She believes this was a calculated setup. Rumors about her voice, her build, even her time in a Russian prison, all of it's resurfacing and now being treated like fact. The people who once supported her silent, not even a tweet. This doesn't feel like a quick reaction. It feels planned. A quiet exit strategy triggered the moment controversy sparked. And the timing, highly suspect. It all escalated after a viral Caitlin Clark clip. The internet shifted from sports talk to attacking Griner's identity. Then came a blurry, unverified Reddit screenshot claiming she was born male. No real source, no proof, just speculation. Still, the internet ran with it. That one image became the proof critics had waited for since 2013. It spread fast, faster than the WNBA could contain, and things got worse when a viral TikTok dissected the narrative even further. The league's response, silence, no denial, no defense, just chilling quiet. At this point, it's no longer just about gender, it's about control, erasure, and maybe even a cover-up. If the WNBA was trying to bury something quietly, they might have just blown it wide open.
With Brittney Griner in the midst, people are actually speculating, hey, this probably really could have happened because a lot of people believe that Brittney Griner is not a female. A lot of people believe that Brittney Griner is the first male to play in the WNBA.
The video exploded millions of views in just days. But still, the WNBA said nothing. No denial, no clarification, not even a half-hearted PR statement. Instead, they started scrubbing Brittney Griner like she never existed. Her name was suddenly pulled from the Phoenix Mercury's All-Star campaign. Her jersey, gone from the team store like it was never there. Then her face vanished from the WNBA homepage without a trace. That's when the whispers got louder. An insider claimed Brittney's eligibility was quietly placed under internal review, and by the end of the week, she was off the active roster, completely removed. That's when Adam Silver's name started making the rounds. Word is he saw the same leaked documents the internet did, but instead of investigating further or keeping it internal, he allegedly gave the green light to cut her fast. No press, no hearing, just cold, calculated silence. And now, here's Adam Silver addressing the fallout from the Griner ban. At this time, we are not in a position to comment on individual player matters. The league remains committed to upholding the integrity of the game, the privacy of our athletes, and the values we stand for. Any actions taken were made in accordance with internal policies and procedures. We will not engage in speculation or unverified reports circulating online.
Sentiments of this kind are contrary to the principles of inclusion and respect that form the foundation of our diverse, multicultural, and multi-ethnic league. They simply have no place in the NBA. Effective immediately, I am banning.
For now, fans are finally asking the question they should have asked from the start, not is the leak real, but why now? If the league had this information all along, why wait? Why stay silent for years, only to act now and so suddenly? This doesn't feel like damage control. It feels calculated, like they were waiting for the perfect moment to push her out quietly. Let's be honest, this theory didn't begin with a random Reddit post. People have been side-eyeing Brittney for years. That screenshot didn't create the narrative, it just gave people permission to say what they'd already been thinking. Since her rookie season, critics whispered that she was too tall, too strong, too masculine to be a real woman. Then those old topless photos resurfaced online, and people took notice. Other female athletes get called out for that kind of thing, but with Brittney, it turned into more evidence for the haters.
Swag you, Brittney. Let me see something real quick. Brick! Thank you! Get the out of here, yo! Jab stepping, it's the brick. Swing and a miss! Yo, I ain't gonna fake it right now.
Swag is down for the count. Let's get it.
Got my hand right here.
But Brittney, not a peep. No takedowns, no content warnings, no response, nothing from her or her team. And that's when things really started to snowball. Conspiracy theorists jumped on the silence, running wild with their own narratives. Then came the Russia arrest, and the rumors exploded. People began claiming she was being held in a male prison. Was that ever confirmed? No, but it didn't matter. The rumors spread like wildfire. No one from her legal team stepped in to correct it. No officials made statements. Not even the WNBA spoke up. The silence was deafening, and it spoke volumes. All the while, people online were picking apart her old interviews, zooming in on blurry screenshots, and trying to find proof of something. And yet, the WNBA continued to put her front and center, especially during Pride Month. It was a jarring contrast, the internet tearing her down, while the league lifted her up, and that disconnect only made the speculation grow louder.
Start off with the Mercury. Thank you so much, everybody with the Phoenix Mercury organization, all the hard work, long hours, everything that y'all did to for me, my wife, my family, getting me back home, being there, supporting me, letting me know that I wasn't alone. It means everything to me, to everybody. Vince, Bryce, Jim, coach, everybody, the players. It goes all the way down to the people that keep this building running.
They celebrated her return from Russia like it was a royal homecoming parade, press and praise. But by then fans had already been connecting the dots, and the league knew it. They had every opportunity to shut the rumors down years ago. All it would have taken was one clear, direct statement, but they didn't do it. Instead, they stayed quiet. And now, that silence doesn't look like neglect, it looks like strategy. With this so-called truth now circulating, people aren't just questioning Brittney Griner anymore. They're questioning the entire system. How deep does this go? What did the WNBA really know? And how long were they sitting on it, hoping the public wouldn't figure it out?
And cause current and former players, coaches, fans, and partners of the NBA to question their very association with the league.
At first, all eyes were on the WNBA, but now one name keeps surfacing behind the scenes: Adam Silver. Insiders say the moment those leaked medical files started making noise, Silver stepped in, not because Brittney broke any rules, but because the league panicked about optics. This wasn't about policy, it was about protecting the brand. With sponsors uneasy and fans divided, especially as rising star Caitlin Clark was catching heat, Silver allegedly ordered a quiet cleanup. Cut ties with Brittney and don't make headlines. She didn't break any rules, she just didn't fit the league's new image heading into All-Star Weekend. From behind the curtain, things moved fast. Brittney was pulled from promotions, dropped from press events, and finally wiped from the active roster. Insiders even claim she found out when her name disappeared from the system. No warning, no call, just gone. And if Adam Silver had nothing to do with it, wouldn't he be distancing himself by now? Instead, his silence is speaking volumes. Now Brittney's legal team is preparing to fight back. Sources say they're pursuing a wrongful removal lawsuit, arguing that if the league acted on leaked, unverified medical records despite Brittney passing all eligibility tests, they may have crossed a legal line.
Women's basketball. Girls have to stay in college 2 years or 3 years?
4 years.
Oh, they gotta do all 4.
4 years. They gotta do all 4 years. You have to be a senior you have to be a senior or completed, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, or be the age of, you know what I'm saying, a senior. You can't have any more eligible, you know what I'm saying? You have to play 4 years in the NCAA in order to be eligible to go to the WNBA.
So if the rules haven't changed, what exactly did Brittney Griner do wrong? That's the question fans keep asking, and no one's giving a clear answer. People claim the leaked document proved everything, that she was born male, but insiders say that's false. The file allegedly showed ambiguous markers, possibly tied to intersex traits or early hormone therapy. Nothing was confirmed, just blurry screenshots, speculation, and misinterpretation. Still, the internet ran with it. One pixelated doc, and people acted like the case was closed. But, legally, the WNBA has never required gender testing, never set rules about biological sex, and never used hormone levels as eligibility criteria. If you passed the checklist, you played. Period. So what's really happening here? To many fans, this feels less like a leak and more like a targeted takedown, not about truth but control. A setup to paint Brittney as a fraud, just as the league enters a high-profile season, and the pattern isn't new. Look at Liz Cambage. She called out racism in the league and was branded a problem instead of being supported. For some players, stepping outside the WNBA's comfort zone seems to come with a price.
Report says that you called the players flunkies and told them to go back to their third world country. You have vehemently denied these reports.
Yes.
But there is also a group of people that say that you did say these things. Why are these stories so drastically different?
A lot of girls don't like me. I don't really lean towards racially backed insults. That's not how I go. I'm very pro-black.
Brittney tried to explain herself in interviews, like the one right here, but it didn't matter. They shut her out anyway. Then there's Skylar Diggins-Smith, another star who gave everything to the league. She played through injuries, had a baby, came back stronger, and still got iced out by her own team. No explanation, no respect, just gone.
Now, this was a quote that she said. She said, "I know I may not be everyone's cup of tea in that locker room. Why is there always drama with this girl?" And I thought the caption here was interesting. She's like, "Working on improving myself, not proving myself."
Now fans are connecting the dots. These weren't isolated cases. They were signs of a broken system. Just look at Skylar Diggins-Smith, played through injuries, had a child, came back and still got pushed out without explanation. Now it's happening to Brittney Griner, caught in the same cycle. Clips are resurfacing of Brittney visibly uncomfortable during interviews, walking out mid-question while the league kept sidelining her. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark was being promoted non-stop, protected in headlines, and sold as the WNBA's golden girl before her rookie season was halfway over. The contrast. Blatant Griner was too bold, too strong. Clark was just right. Fans are asking, why do the women who carry this league get discarded? The second someone more marketable shows up. One viral post summed it up. This will not end well for the WNBA, and what's making it worse? Still no statement, no explanation, just silence, and the longer it lasts, the more it feels like a cover-up. But if the league thought Brittney would go quietly, they clearly forgot who they were dealing with. If she's going down, she's not going alone. Like, comment, and subscribe. This story is just getting started.